This scripture, and I'm going to lose some here because some of us don't believe in scriptures. I don't know what's wrong with you. If you cannot accept something that's going to benefit you as a human being, no matter where it comes from, then there's a block right there. But stick with me on this one. Romans 12:2 says, "Do not be conformed to the pattern of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind." I'm going to repeat this on a later stage, but that's the scripture we're going to deal with today. Many of us, and this has allowed me to remain super unbothered when massive catastrophes occur, whether it's massive or small, in my life. Let me share with you how. So, I want you to treat life. There's different ways to look at life, and the way you look at life is the way you operate. This is one mental model I have, and it's coming from the scripture. I want you to look at life almost like a game. And stick with me on this. Stick with me on this one. Like a game. You are the player. Okay, you like there's a controller right here. You're the one controlling. And then when you look at the screen, you have the player on the screen and of course the environment. I want you to look at life instead of you being the person in the screen. I want you to imagine yourself as the one controlling the character. You see, many a times when we get thrown off, we get upset, we get thrown off with the issues of life is because we are in the game. But we've got to realize, if I'm gonna continually be in the game, I'm gonna be controlled by something else, which is life. I don't want life to control me. I want to be able to be the person in the controlling seat. An example of this is Heath Ledger in Batman. R.I.P. Heath Ledger. Heath Ledger committed, he self-deleted himself because he couldn't detach from the character of the Joker. You see, that is the most extreme version of what can happen if you are not able to detach yourself from the issues of life. Romans 12:2. Do not conform to the patterns of this world. The patterns of this world. The world goes this way, you go this way. Bible is saying, don't go this way. Don't think this way. Don't react the same way. Because if you do, if you're going to do this over and over again, you're going to experience what individuals like Heath Ledger experience. R.I.P. Heath Ledger. My encouragement to you, keep the scripture in mind and keep the analogy similar to a play. The actor, you are the director. And maybe that's a better example. But think of it like that, like a game, like a movie script. Instead of being the actor, instead of being the character in the game, become the director so that you don't conform to the patterns of this world. But you can realize, hey, the world wants me to be upset right now, to be frustrated. I'm not going to conform. You see what I'm saying? If you haven't already, make sure to subscribe and know that we are not here just to thrive, or rather, not to survive, but to thrive. And until next time, peace.